Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's movie, The Long Dumb Road. So evidently two guys who are at a crossroads in their lives end up meeting each other and deciding to take a road trip across the United States or across America, whatever. That's all I know about this. Found it. It stars Rafi from The League, and that's really it. IMDb has it at a 6.1. I don't know, low expectations. Gonna chill, see what it's about, but I'm gonna watch it so I can tell you whether it's worth watching or not. So let me get into it and give you a better idea what the synopsis is, and then come back and tell you what I think about it. So stick around. Hey everybody, we're already at the credits of The Long Dumb Road. Apologize for no check-ins. Wasn't really necessarily needed. Nothing really stood out that I couldn't catch you up on or summarize here at the end of the credits. So real quick, the main actors in it, let me try and not butcher them too much. Tony Revolori, so he was in Grand Budapest Hotel Zero, you know that guy? Yep. He's in a lot of other things, but that was the one thing that I remembered him from, and I think a lot of people recognize as long as you've seen that. And then Jason Mantzoukas, I always recognize him from The League. He's been in a lot of different movies. In The League, he was Ralphie, and then he's also in Brooklyn 911. So he's in a lot. He's in a lot more, but they're the two that I recognize him from the most. But anyway, the younger Tony is graduated high school. He's going to LA to go to art school, and he's driving across country. As he's driving across country, his car breaks down, and he pulls into a garage where Jason's character is actually getting fired or something like that, but comes out and fixes his car for him right there on the spot. Everything is great, and they build a relationship from that. He offers him a ride, and it becomes, you know, your road trip movie. Many different kinds, planes, trains, and automobiles comes to mind for this movie, because it's two strangers coming together, where the guy's trying to help another guy out, only for a little while, but then, as you can imagine, a little while keeps increasing and increasing and increasing as the movie goes forward. They keep traveling together. And the good part about it, probably the first 45 minutes I really enjoyed it, was the upswing of the relationship. I really thought Jason and his character were really funny. You know, when I watched him in The League, his character kind of worn on you after a while. You know, I thought he was hilarious initially, but then it's like, okay, too much. There was too much. That didn't happen in this one. He's the same kind of sense of humor in this movie, but I found it pretty funny. Really liked it a lot. He was helping the younger guy experience the world, and that's what he was saying. The younger kid was, you know, he's been sheltered his whole life, and he's never really been out in the real world and understand how it works, and this is his chance to do it. And Jason's character said he will help him do that, and that's what they were doing, and it was fun. You know, different experiences were happening, a lot of humor. You know, not really crazy laugh out loud, but enough to keep you smiling for the first 45 minutes. But then, of course, as you can imagine, with every road trip movie like this, and just like in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, things start to go south. You know, hey, are you using me for my road trip or for the money to travel, that kind of thing. You know, they have their quirks about them, which, you know, starts hampering their relationship together. They're meeting other people. All that kind of stuff starts to happen. And then the downfall of, you know, the good parts of the movie. And I get it. That's where you got to go. Can't be, I don't know, maybe you can just make a movie where it's all highs. But no, it's got to come to the lows. And, you know, the bad things start to happen. Different things. They really went off track on this one. And it's not a spoiler alert, but no, I won't even tell you. But they really go off track at one point. So it's their relationship together that's causing the problem, and you know, like how they're interacting, and they're starting to want to separate from each other and move on and go on what they were going to do. Jason's character actually was heading to LA, or to Las Vegas, and Tony's character was heading to LA. So they're kind of going in the same direction, but eventually we're going to separate. But you know, and that really was all the movie. I can't go into any more detail because if you want to see it, you will get I think you'll enjoy at least the first 45 to 50 minutes of it, and then, like I said, it's not as much fun as they try and really squeeze the plot out. Is what they're trying to do. They wrote this plot, they got to stick to it. Let's do it, and it makes the last 45 minutes not as fun, and lowers my overall ranking. The ending I didn't care for too much. Could have went any different direction. I don't know what they could have done to save it for me. But there was no way to go. The way that they took the movie, not that it was terrible, the way they took it kind of predictable, but there was no good ending that was going to bring it all back together and make it awesome. At least I can't think of one, because they took it down a certain path. I know, talking in riddles because it's hard to say without spoiling it for you, and I hate to do that. Would I watch this movie? Would I recommend watching this movie? I think maybe at the right Redbox price. If you're getting it from Redbox, I think Redbox has great deals and it's there, and you got nothing else to watch, I would recommend it. I'm only going to give it a 5. I was 6 or 7 first 45 minutes, so I mean, hoping for more, but then the last 45 minutes really brings it down for me. That's me. It's my personal opinion on how I thought the movie went. It was fun to watch Jason and Tony interact. I thought they built good chemistry together, their characters, and played well off of each other, and made it great at the first 45 minutes. Maybe not great, but it was good enough. I liked it enough. I was excited. I did like it, I should say. It was trending upward, and then they went forward with the plot. I know I'm starting to repeat myself because it's hard to say anymore without ruining it for you. So that's it. That's all I got for you. I recommend it. If you like either one of those two actors, check this out. I think you'll enjoy it, especially Jason and his sense of humor. It's not overbearing in this, and I think it's the right amount for the first 45 minutes. Alright, thanks. I hope you're probably like, for the first 5 minutes of this review, it was good, and then it went really downhill, right? Alright, that's enough. Thanks for tuning in. If you do watch the movie, send me some comments. Love to hear from you. If you decide not to, because of what I've said, I like comments. If you just want to send comments, that's cool too. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.